Good day, students. Welcome to our online learning today. The subject is mathematics. My name is Elton Faye, and our topic is expressing numbers in significant figures. At the end of this lesson, you will get to know the required digit in a number that we are supposed to work with, at the same time be able to express that number in significant figures. Now, for us to understand this well, let us consider a number 3025. This number has 4 digits, and the first significant digit in a number that is not a 0 is significant, this number here, and then the next digit, even though it is 0, is also significant. Then these other 2 digits are significant. So this number has 4 digits. Now, having this in mind, the required digit in the number is the one that the question asks us to approximate. And to approximate means we have to round up the number or to round down the number. Further examples to make this clearer. Let's take our first example. Look at example 1 on the board. We have 1205. To make it easier for us to identify the required digits, we now write the digits and then begin to write the number of terms we have in one digit that will help us in the number of digits we have, so as to identify the required digit. So that I can call this first and can call this second. This will be the third digit, and this will be the fourth digit. So we're told to go to the third significant figure. That means we are going to look at the third digit here, which is 0, and the next digit after 0 is 5. And when the number is up to 5, we can approximate it to 1 and add to our required digit. And so this number now will now be approximately 1210. From here we can see that the next digit, 5, has been rounded up to have 1 that we've added here to give us this value. Let's take the next example. In our example 2, we have to approximate 18.06 to 3 significant figures. This question actually comes from BEC 1998 in Oyo State, and it was question 34. And then in this question, we are still going to identify the number of digits the number have. And in this case, we look at first, second, third, and the fourth digit. We have 1, that's 18.06. And since we are told to approximate this to 3 significant figures, the third digit is a 0, and then the next digit to it is 6, a number that is greater than 5, which means we can round it up and add 1 to our required digit. And in our solution, this will be 18.1. And then if you like to write 0, you can, but that 0 is not very important. So our answer is 18.1. Yes, so we are going to our example 3 now, and we can look at the example. We have 2 zeros at the beginning of the number. And so the first 0 is not a significant number, a significant digit. And so we have to consider this, which actually comes from BEC Ogun State, year 2000. We need to write out the digit like we did in the first case, so that we have the number 0.089752. Our first significant digit is 8. We have 9 as second. We have 7 as third. And then 5 as fourth. And then we have 2 as the fifth significant digit. And so since we are asked to approximate this to 3 significant figures, we look at the third digit, which is 7, and the next digit to the right of it is 5, and 5 is a number we can approximate or round up to 1 and add to our required digit. So in this case, our real value after approximating this will give us 0.0898. Because we have approximated 5 and round it up to 1, add to this 7 to become 8. Then we write here 3 significant figures. Now, there are a couple of things I want to mention before leaving at this point and giving the assignment to you at home. Please take note of the fact that when we are approximating a number, the answer after approximation is not preceded by an equality sign, but an approximation sign as you see on the board. The next thing I want to take note is that we need to write the number of significant figures you have approximated the number to after the answer like this too, so that someone marking will know what you actually did. And you must also take note of the required digits as our specific objective actually mentioned today. We have many other assignments that will come after this in the classroom and many of our online tools for learning. Please solve these problems by yourself and also follow the examples and the questions that will come in the classroom. Thank you so much for paying attention in our class today.